It feels like a long time ago I had lights, camera, action. So this feels pretty good. Last couple of days, it's been kind of stressful. There hasn't been much to talk about, not a lot of video game updates. I've still been struggling with what game to predominantly stick with. When it comes to live streaming, my whole main two, wow. My whole main go-to game, that I go to when I live stream. Been having a hard time with that. Enough rambling. I do a lot of that, so I guess that's okay. I am permitted. Everybody that follows me, creeps up on me, usually knows this about me. It's just something that I do. So we're going to get into some Call of Duty on the PC, just because, mouse, keyboard. And I tend to get a couple of extra little kills here and there. Not a huge difference, though, compared to the controllers I've mentioned before. So, hello, Kobe and Harrison. How is it going? So I just thought, even if I don't end up streaming long, that I would, do a little session. I was gonna say, why is there no sound? There's sound, there's action. That's good. So again, this is just, like the title says, probably gonna stick to this game for the stream, however short or long it may be. I've been feeling cocky, been feeling confident, averaging about 20 kills a match. And yesterday I got 36 kills and 4 deaths. It was like a record. Like, that was like, bam! I was like, bitch, I'm on a roll, If only I could perform like that all the time. And she said the same thing. But unfortunately, it was like, I was a one-hit wonder. I just had a really good match. I played very conservatively, yet aggressive at the same time. Doesn't really make any sense, but it did to me, and the results proved that. So, I don't know what it is about this game. There's just something about the feel, and I know I've talked about this before. Hello, Derek. But I just play better in this game than I did Modern Warfare, and it's not because I'm better. It's just, there's just something about this game. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting easily 2 to 2.5 times the amount of kills per match. I thought it was a fluke at first, but my average is 20 kills a match. Do you know what my average was in Modern Warfare? It was like 7 or 8 kills. 7 or 8, 20. There's a huge difference there. And I was fairly consistent throughout the entire, season. Last game, I never improved. I was always the same from the very beginning. So what changed? It's definitely not me. I'm not better. There's just, like I said, something that's unexplainable. Maybe it's the mouse sensitivity setting. I don't know. But it's some good shit. I'll tell you that. So before I get into it, what's up? That's cringy. We all remember the Budweiser commercial. What's up? Or something like that. That was awful. I gotta stop doing that. So I just recently unlocked, until I get into the game, because I do this a lot where I mumble and ramble for an hour until I finally get to the point. But I got Gunfighter. No, I got Lawbreaker. Anyways, I got a Gunfighter. It gives me more thingamathingies in my thing. Let me explain what I'm getting at. This thing here. How many attachments you can have, the slots. I got 3 whopping extra slots with the card, with the wild card. Which is a fitting thing, because it is pretty wild. Like, I mean, look at all that shit that I can have. So I've been using this weapon out of nowhere, just kind of snuck up on me. I started using it, and I just started owning some ass. I had more ass than a pimp. That was a terrible joke, but we'll just pretend like I didn't say that. And that's the bad boy right there. I pulled out my 6. The Krieg 6, not... Okay? And that's the one that I got 36 kills in a match with 4 deaths. But that's not my average again. So anyways, enough of that. I've been liking the Mac 10. It's a little bit difficult to play with, but yeah. Like the 30 backsides. Alright, let's just play. Been doing a lot of the Nuketown Holiday 247. I wish it was Nuketown 365 all year around. However, that does not appear to be the case. Keep in mind, there are no guarantees with my streams. Just because I showboat and I brag about what I did on my own, I'm being humble. When I live stream, it's a different beast. I get distracted, I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind. I'm more about the chatting and the hanging out than trying to show off and do my absolute best in the game. Right? As long as I get a good solid dozen kills a match, I'm good. See? That's bullshit. Average objective. Oh, average eliminate. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Average objective. No, it's higher than that. Anyways, whatever. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. I just know that when I'm killing shit, average objective is 18. No, I look at the bottom, it says in big... Anyways, you've seen me play this game a couple times. I got an interesting reticle. Get your booty ass out of my face. I like to get my initial first kills just waiting. Waiting for an unsuspected prick to come around the corner. That doesn't always work out that way. See what I'm saying? That happens. I have no idea where he even came from. Never even seen him. But I saw him, I shot him right in the pancreas. Oh, throw back, quick. See what I did there? Those are Chuck Norris reflex moves right there. Now I can throw my own grenade. I usually shouldn't throw them at my own people. But as long as somebody dies in the process, that's kind of all that matters. Okay, so we're definitely not off to a good start. Yeah, it's when I try too hard that's when I do the worst. When it's just on my own, there's no talking, there's nothing. There we go. Got him right in the side of the temple.
This isn't working.
We gotta listen out for the guys in the back as well. Another one. This gun I do tend to normally get less kills. Oh, he got him. Okay. Because it's not like I run around Rambo with a gun, right? But you know, sitting up here all day isn't really all that interesting. Let's take it up a notch. I can hear... Yeah, as soon as I turn around, go figure. I got blasted in the butt. Very, very slow match so far. At least I'm 4 for 4. Holy fuck. No, I haven't. I'll check the chat out in a moment there. This is an awful first match. Come on, you son of a bitch. Bam! Right in the fucking head. What ended up happening there is I saw 2 or 3 people, and my brain was like, which one should I go for? And instead of just picking a target, I got sniped. Oh. Some shit's going down here. Could have sworn. I feel like there isn't as many people. Boom. There, he's gone. I feel like I'm lagging up a little bit there too. Right in the butt. I don't think I actually got the killing blow on him, but whatever. Hip fire with a tactical rifle. Someone's coming. There's a guy on a knife rampage. And I'm on a shotgun rampage. See? I told you I could hear him. I knew it was coming. That's what happens when you listen. Sound is... Another one, 50 gone. Or 50 elimination. When you see that elimination, it's very subtle. It means that I actually got the kill. See, almost 10 kills. It doesn't always flash up with like a big gold medal there. What the fuck was that lag? Funny, because I actually just rebooted my computer too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the lag. But it is definitely... Yeah, see? It keeps dropping. I don't get that problem on my PS5, but... Yeah, that was terrible. 1 for 1. See, I just dropped the 48 frames right there. Sometimes it's the server, but I don't know. Oh, me, I'm not a tryhard at all. I could give a fuck how well I do. I mean, I do have, you know, an amount I would prefer to be able to get every match. But ultimately, it's about having fun. What pissed me off more than my performance this game was the lag. That's actually what got me the most. As long as I get a few kills, as long as I'm not where I was a couple of years ago, I was dying 15 to 16 times a match, and I was getting 2 or 3 kills. That shit was horrible. Like in Black Ops 4, that I have to admit, I wasn't having fun there. There was no fun. You get 3, 4 kills in a good match. You die 12 times. Yeah, that's not fun. At all. Not gonna lie. At that point, yes, I was definitely Really annoyed. Oh yeah, my teammates. Have you ever heard of Caliber? First-person shooter. I have not. Word how in Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, you get the freaking pump-action shotgun and semi-automatic shotgun before the double barrel. Is there something that makes the double barrel much better? 2 barrels, double the slugs in your face, one for each eyeball. I don't know. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of lag spike. Sometimes, actually, you know what? Let me check something out. Let me check it out. Sometimes it has to do... Oh, there we go. 100% CPU spike. Sometimes if my CPU spikes at 100, it'll absolutely drop the frames. Okay, so we're good right now. We're pretty decent. 70% CPU. My GPU's at like 25%. I'm barely using a quarter of my CPU. The worst I ever did was like 1 in 20. Yeah, at that point, you know, that's absolutely problematic. But as you saw even in that match there where I didn't do good, that was actually like an average match in Modern Warfare. I was more or less 1 for 1. And to me, I'm okay with that. I don't need to be all like, you know, the kill-death ratio thing. Like, ooh, I got 5 kills for every time I died. Great, that's cool. Obviously, don't get me wrong. But I'm more concerned about how many kills I'm getting a match, not how many times I die. If I die 50 times in a match, but I got 35, 40 kills, hey man, that's a lot of kills I got. Versus, let's say I only got 10 kills, but I only died 3 times. You see that crazy trade-off, right? I would rather, like I said, get way more deaths if it means I'm going to get way more kills. Because to me, that's what's more exciting. Rather than trying to keep my kill-death ratio high, but maybe my overall output kills is low because I'm trying too hard or whatever, I don't know. To me, that's not fun either. It's got to be a balance. We did get an upgrade of some sort. It's a stock. There we go. That's pretty big. 20% aim walking movement speed. And I've maxed out 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 attachments on a weapon. That is insane. Again, this is this gunfighter perk, as you can see. It's a wild card. Unlock 3 additional attachment slots to your primary weapon. I was using this one, the Lawbreaker, where I can equip any weapon as my, equip any weapon class in either slot. In other words, I was able to equip like 2 primary weapons if I wanted, but I was noticing that I was never switching. Sorry, I thought I saw... Oh, did I tell you that story? Did I tell you that? I think it was like a... I'm all like... A week ago. Sorry. I went to record, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't give a shit what people think. I have arachnophobia. Give me a fucking 30-foot anaconda. I own snakes, motherfucker. I own snakes. I've held snapping turtles. I've held crocodiles, okay? I'm not making this up. But get an itsy-bitsy spider, and I will move quicker than Bruce Lee, fucking Jackie Chan, Chuck Norris, all combined at the same time. You want to see ninja moves, man? I will move like Keanu Reeves in the fucking Matrix, okay? Like, watch that shit. So what's happening is because I've got the light reflecting off the chrome, I could see the movement. And anyways, so what happened was I was recording, or I was about to record, and I had the microphone right here. And do you know what the fuck I saw? From the corner of my eye, I was looking into the camera. And like on the other side, so not like on the exterior part facing you, on the part facing me where my lip is literally touching up against the microphone. There was a spider that far away from my mouth. It wasn't a big one, but that wasn't the point. And it actually almost made me like nauseous. So I took flamethrower. No, I'm just kidding. I took like a paper towel, right? That's not too flimsy. I got rid of it, just a tiny little shit house spider. And for the next hour, I kept doing this. I kept like all like, you know what I mean? Because your eyes play tricks on you, right? Because like as I move around and the light reflects off the chrome and it's dark, it kept making me think I was seeing the spider again. and I wasn't able to bring the microphone close to my mouth because psychologically I knew that a spider had touched that part of my microphone. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Anyways, that's what I just experienced now. I got a flashback. It's like shell shock, but worse. Because spiders, man, fuck spiders. That shit should be illegal. Imagine a scale in the middle. Humans are fine with the size, but slowly turns into a friend, the bigger animal. Size scale. Is that what you mean? It turns. Yeah, and what's interesting too is I owned a tarantula. Okay, let me get into a game here because I'm talking a lot. Actually, I'm going to play a little bit more aggressively. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep using this weapon, but I'm not going to use that scope. I'm going to use this one so that I can play a little bit more aggressively. Reticle, I don't think you can change the reticle on this one. But we'll click that anyways. I don't think it does anything for that one. I forgot what the fuck I was saying now. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I've been confronted by wolves. I've seen a bear. Now, the bear, don't get me wrong, was a bit creepy because that can be deadly. So it's like life and death, right? It's not like, there's no shame in that. But I owned a tarantula. That was my point. And I wasn't afraid of it. I was uncomfortable with it, but I wasn't, like, panicky afraid of it. Does that make sense? Fucker is so big, it can't just, like, creep up on you on your microphone. You see what I'm saying? A big, fat, Mexican red-kneed tarantula can't just magically start, like, you know, doing that thing where it, like, repels itself down like fucking Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible, where it just, like, goes down, stops, and does its little fucking thing, and then, you know, it doesn't do that. Tarantulas don't do that shit. So it's that element of surprise again. That's how you start the stream. Someone's right there. And we got him right in the nutsack. Hey, hey, hey. You don't swear I do that. What the... That's kind of a weird reticle to have on such a small ADS, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, I said it was going to be more aggressive. Fuck! On a reload. Right in the fucking sack again. Now we're 3-0. My frames are dipping again. Motherfucker. Oh, here we go. Oh, hot sauce. Oh, and we got him. 4 for 1. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not getting like a major frame drop, but when you go from 60 to 57 often, it's enough for it to be jarring. You little whore. Oh, you fucking slut. Got me right from behind. Someone's right there, I can tell. Because their head just blew up. See what I'm saying? Peekaboo, 6-2. Now we're rocking. Bam! 7-2. That's what I'm talking about. I know I keep saying the ratio doesn't matter, but I'm not gonna lie and say it's not cool when you have a lot more kills than you do deaths. I just don't stress out about it. Even though I keep checking every time I get a kill. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Simmer down, cowboy. 11-3. Boom! Okay, I gotta stop doing that. Oh. Ooh, you're lucky you just escaped death. Oh my god, on the reload. And I still got him. Did you see that shit? You see that? I was stuck on the reload, I swapped weapons, and I still got him. That's what's called fast reactions. He's right there. Now you're starting to maybe believe all that bullshit I was talking about yesterday. 15-4. Alright, sorry, I'll watch the chat. It's because I don't want to ruin my groove. No offense. If you know what I mean. Come on now, 15-4. 16-4. If I stopped looking every... That's a bad habit, by the way. And that's not to show off. I actually do that on my own. Like when I'm playing on my own, there's like an obsession. I always go like this to check. But my frames are driving me nuts. Damn it. That was sloppy. I didn't check. Oh, come on. I always get fucked up on the reload. Bam! Seriously? That's the only way these motherfuckers can take me out. But yeah, looking at the chat constantly like I used to, I definitely do a lot worse when I do that. That's why I try to take a peek here and there. Thankfully, the matches don't last too long as well. It's like a little intermission break. When I played World of Warcraft, I could constantly look at the chat. Yeah, I am lagging like a motherfucker. And I'm still doing decent. So I guess I couldn't blame that last one on the lag. But I will anyways. $82 CP. There, I was gonna say fucking die already. Holy shit. Didn't even get a kill there. I knew you were coming. Right from afar. Boom, another one. I shoot long. That means nothing to me. That's what means something to me. That I'm happy with. 25-12. I should be doing the trash talking, absolutely. Why, was somebody else trash talking? You have a pet weasel, Cody? Well, the thing with spiders is they're creepy. Straight up. They look like an alien. Fucking 8 eyes, 8 legs and shit. If it's a brown recluse, it's got 6 eyes. Let's not get too technical. And they make webs. They just fucking appear out of nowhere. Like I said, like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. They just rappel down from the fucking ceiling. They look at you and they go... doo, 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 doo. Yeah. You wish you had a weasel? Yeah, they're pretty interesting creatures. Well, this is a crap fest. I've already been streaming for a half hour. I can promise you it won't be that much longer. Holy cow, already level 13. I did it again. That's insane. I gotta slow down. Because my main weapon is still supposed to be the AK-47. And the AK-74U, which I'm enjoying quite a bit. And the MAC-10 is not bad. It's a wild little brrr, like super fast. The Type 63 is also interesting because that's a tactical rifle. I was using the Krig 6 or whatever as a tactical rifle, but it's an assault rifle. This one's a semi-automatic, and it's actually pretty decent. But I find if I scope this bastard right here, I can do better semi-sniping, for the lack of a better term, than with an actual tactical rifle. It's probably just the way the weapon feels and then how I'm playing. Synergistically, it's just a better combination for me. Hello there, Horse Cow Gaming. Oh, I'm definitely not someone you want to know what I do, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really use sniper, but when I do snipe, depending on the map, I like using this. Typical M50 or whatever the fuck it's called. M82, whatever. There is an M50 and it's similar to that. It's got that big square thing in the front, you know. It looks very similar to that. It's a 50 caliber. I know that much, right? I love Team Fortress 2 play. Yeah, Team Fortress is pretty cool. That tick is a spy. Who, Horse Cow? It's a pretty big tick. But, anyway, so that's the sniper I use sometimes, but I do rarely use it. For assault rifle, I do like the AK-47. It's just so, you know, cliche. Submachine gun, I really like the AK-74U more than any other. Yeah. So I want to say those are my main two, actually. AK-74U. And the Krig 6 a little bit. I was only supposed to experiment with it, and somehow I got carried away and I got it up to level 13. I'm so confused. All I heard was you say that tick is a spy. I'm like, who's a spy? Ticks are spies? I don't get it. You mean because they're so small they sneak around? They're like a spy? Is that what you mean? Spiders are like that too. They're little infiltrator bastards. I don't fucking trust them. Okay, down to business. Let me see what upgrade I got for this thing. Oh, I did unlock that one. I tend not to use sights for assault rifles, usually. I like the aesthetics of looking down the barrel, if that makes any sense, and seeing from a distance the little reticle thingy. However, on something like, same thing with the AK and the Mac. When it comes to something like this one, though, I mean, I can go either way, to be honest. But there is something about it that I like. Oh, I see. It's one of those I had to be there. Okay. Okay, so what should I do now? I'm trying to figure out what weapon I want to use next. I do terrible with the AK-47, by the way. It's level 10, that's 12. You know what? I should probably level it up a little bit. It's my favorite weapon, and it's the one that's the most behind. Go figure, right? I do better with other weapons, but I don't want to choose them just because I do better with them, if that makes any sense. I don't want to just automatically be like, well, I get the most kills with this weapon, let's just use it. I like putting myself in uncomfortable situations. Plus, I just love the way the whole AK-47 looks. That's why I like the AK-74, because it looks like a mini AK. It's in the fucking name, AK. And it's a submachine gun, so you can actually maneuver around, I find, quicker. So there's also that element. Is anybody else in here? I know there's only a few people in here. Is there anybody that plays this game? See, average eliminations, 27 a match. Apparently. Like my overall average. Because that last match had fucked up my average. Anyways, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I will never claim to be good. Yeah, I'm lagging again. This is fucking bullshit. Ah, almost had 4 bitches down. I'm already 3 for 1. I know he's over there. And you're done, because I got him. Yeah, the lag is, like, I can't even tell you. I almost want to, like, back out of the match. I'll tough it out, and then I'll try to reboot the game or something like that. That can make a difference. I have run this game multiple times. At 60 frames. Like, with no hiccups. Come on, where should I go? Fuck it. Got him. Nice. Oh, that's my guy. Ah, come on. Fuck. That was too much. Trying to reload. Man, that lag is terrible. It's like all I can feel. Boom. Just like that. Come back. I just realized right now that it's hardpoint. That's how little I'm paying attention. Nice. Yeah, Metal Gear's a good game. Long shot with an AK. That feels good. With no scope. Oh, I almost got my ass beat there. Yeah, one more shot and I'm done. Done like last week's turkey dinner. Another death. Or kill, rather. Boom, and another. And another, I think. Sorry, I feel good when I'm on a roll sometimes and I can chain a couple of kills. Not usually something that happens too often with me. I'm used to getting my... Holy shit, 14-4, not bad. Fuck. Because I really do not do... I really don't do well, is what I was trying to say. At apparently talking. Or using this gun. But my performance seems unaffected. Regardless of what weapon I use, so that's good. Ah, I shouldn't have reached that way. That was too easy. I could switch to the shotgun, but I really want to get my levels up. On the AK. No. What I do is I grab a few weapons I like, and then I'll just like level them up side by side. I'm not really worried about trying to max one out. Get prestige and all that bullshit. I know he's over there. Gone. See what I mean? Normally when I get a kill, I get my ass beat right after. It's almost like instantaneous. It's almost like I get a kill and I automatically die. No, that's my guy. Probably shouldn't shoot him. There's a guy right over here. Ah, you fucking cock. And my phone keeps beeping, and I'm about to toss it out the window. Oh. Right there, right there. Told ya. Right in the fucking box. Because sound is very important from what you can tell. Like when I can shut up for a moment. Ninja move right there. And I killed him too with his own grenade. Okay, should be safe now. Hard point. Oh, that means there will be some people there. Hello, Hungry Panda. Sorry, I'm kind of like, obviously, focused. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This is not a streamer-friendly game. Ah, you fucking cunt. And I knew you were there, too. Well, at least I hit him. I got killed with my own weapon. But yeah, this lag is fucking pissing me off. Because it's like, I don't know how much you can see it on your side, but it's pretty bad. I'm surprised I'm getting any kills at all, to be honest. Oh. Those are always, to me, the cheapest kills, eh? When you get your ass beat by a helicopter or a fucking jet. Oh. We got someone right here. We do. 29:15. Not bad. With all the lag and all. The fuck was that? Oh, it's the helicopter that's shooting me through the roof. Damn, that shit's vicious. right there. Yeah, at this point I'm just getting frustrated. Oh, fuck, you're ruining my ratio. Yeah, see, I got 30 kills again, pretty much, so pretty good for that. This match feels like it's long. There we go. 38, yeah, wasn't as high of a ratio, but I'm not going to complain. Look at my frames, man. 42, 48. Hello, Truth Bomb. The old game was just run up, kill, then head the other way. Because they spawn in front of you, then in the back of you. You talking about this game or Team Fortress, the original? Not gonna lie, I'm very, very discouraged because this entire time I've been playing, which is like 46 minutes. Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock. Short stream, but I think I am gonna end it here because I'm just having problems galore with my CPU spiking. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. It doesn't always happen, but it does sometimes. It's kind of like a little bit temperamental. It's really, really annoying. But at least I've unlocked a couple of things. I don't care about that. 150 effective range. Yeah, vehicle damage. I don't care about vehicle damage. That's pretty much it. What's really funny is the camo that I have came pre-built. Like it's an actual blueprint. But look what you can do. You can actually still spray paint like on top of the camo that comes with your weapon. How fucked up is that? It like mixes all the colors and blotches them. It's kind of really weird. But anyways. I mean, I don't mind hanging out for, you know, like a couple of minutes there, just chatting, but I don't think I'm going to do another round. It's just too fuckity right now. Is there a place I can see my total stats? I'm just curious. That's my top weapon, apparently. Global rank, yeah. Oh, wow, I've played 53 games already? I've only played 6 hours. Huh. Is that it? Where's, like, my total... Yeah, see, there's my average. 26 wins, 20 losses. Elimination. Yeah, okay, so I'm averaging 18 kills a game. Okay. That's definitely a lot higher, like I said, than what I would have gotten in Modern Warfare. I used to average about, like I said, about 7. And my highest kill streak in a row, 7. I've done a couple of 5s too, which for me is impressive. What's even more impressive is how drastically different I'm playing the game compared to last year's game. It's just, I don't know, it's just so fucking weird. Definitely not complaining though. Because if the game is that much easier for everybody else, then that means I should be dying a lot more. Because I haven't gotten better at the game. I could go back right now and play Modern Warfare and I'll probably get 6 kills in a match and die 13, 14 times. Right? That's what's really fucked up. Hello, Anthony. How's it going? You too, Kobe. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm just kind of like wrapping it up. At this point, I'm just kind of babbling for the sake of babbling. Oh, it was just my friend texting me. Yeah, I mean, like I said, sometimes I don't mind just chatting for a couple of minutes because I do want to talk about this. I still don't know what my main game should... Actually, you know what? I'm going to try something. I don't have a subscription, so don't get too excited. I canceled it, actually. I resubscribed and then I canceled it. I was like, man, that's $22. And then there was another game I bought, and that was another $22, so I refunded that. That's like $45 back into my account. I was like, sweet. I could use all the money right now. So as you could see, inactive, I can't play any of my characters. But I do want to try something. I could play my characters that are under level 10. I actually just want to go in the game, shoot the shit for a few minutes, but I actually want to test my computer, like this actual game, because it's maxed out and I've never had any problems with it. I want to see if I can run 60 frames. If I start dipping 57, 54, then I will absolutely know beyond a shadow of a doubt, yeah, that there's something going on with my computer. So again, this is a low-level character. I feel like the volume is really fucking low. Yeah, that's way too loud. Let's do like 35% ambience over here. Now, this isn't meant to be like exciting. This is more of a, like I said, just kind of literally shooting the shit. Where the fuck was I going? But yeah, I'm still struggling at trying to figure out, you know, what couple of games I should have as my go-tos for streaming. Really, really struggling with that. WoW is a lot of fun for me, for many reasons. I've got 16 and a half years invested in this game. That's a long, long time. It's relaxing. It's diverse. It's not always like, oh my god, who's around there? Headshot. You know what I mean? Like, it's not always like so intense. And I do way better in the PvP in this game. Like, not to be cocky, but in this game, I absolutely do pretty effing decent. I usually get 40, 50 kills a match, and I die like 0 to 2 times. I've never died more than 3 times in recent history. On average. I can have a few bad games and die 5 or 6 times there, but it's rare. And I usually get at least 40 or 50 kills a match. So I do much better in this game, but it's a lot slower, right? You gotta queue up for a BG, so even at a low bracket right now, if I wanted to do a PvP... Okay, 5 minutes isn't too bad. I don't do good in PvP. I don't even have any skills on my fucking bar. I wouldn't even be able to play the game. So I won't do an actual... What the fuck happened to my skills? Hey, Stotts. What games are you considering for your main? So I'll get into that in a moment. Did they improve the graphics of this game, World of Warcraft? They did. Yeah, over the course of time, they've improved the graphics. I mean, look at his face up close. I don't know if you remember the old, like, look at that face. There's, like, no pixelation. Nothing. I can't log into the classic one to show you my troll. Because I don't have an active account. But, fuck, this is pissing me off. Like, I just really love this game. Like, it's just crazy, You know what I mean? Like, I just love it to death. I just have so much fun with it. But it's such a goddamn time sink. I want to focus on playing guitar. You know, like it slows me down having to grind and keep up. And then what really sucks about this game is if you fall behind. Imagine if you played Call of Duty and every couple of weeks that you don't play, well, maybe not every couple of weeks, every so often, your AK-47 does less damage. Instead of like, 3, 4 shots to kill someone, it takes 7 or 8. But it only takes them 3 or 4 to kill you because they've kept up with the game. Right? So the gear score keeps increasing. That's the part that kills me in this game. That's what kind of ruins it for me. It's like if I play this game, there can't be any Call of Duty. There can't be any Sims. There can't be, anything else practically. Because I would need a solid couple of hours a day just to maintain my character. Maybe not quite 2, but because it's the new expansion. Is there gore in this game? No. No, there's no gore. Some of the animations in the cutscenes might sometimes have gore, but it's definitely not a gory game. Like, I mean, if I go and just kill, like, just to kind of show you the graphics there of what it looks like when you attack something. There it is, right? There wasn't much to it there. Well, to be honest with you, it's not. Oh, the South Park episode. Yeah. That one's actually really good. There's a lot of gore in that one. No, so, maybe I'm exaggerating. It's because there's a new expansion right now. And with the new expansion, there's all, like, the grinding, like, going through the missions, like the lore, like your campaign. Then I chose my faction. Some places I gotta go takes like 5 or 10 minutes to get there. Start the quest, it could take 15 minutes of game time. Meanwhile, I can do an entire round. Yeah, I can't do a battleground, but I technically can on this lower level. I just don't really have any skills. I wouldn't be able to play. In the time it gets me to just start playing the game, I find, like, to get warmed up, I could have killed 30 fucking people in Call of Duty by that time. You know what I mean? So this is a lot slower to kind of get going. And that doesn't really bother me, to be honest with you. It's if you just don't keep up with it, it ends up being not so good. A couple times a year, I think it's 3 or 4 times a year. So you have all these slots for your character. Like here, I'm item level 13, right? Let's say 15 is the max. Okay. After so long, it'll be 20. And if I don't keep up with it, like I said, all of a sudden I'll come back into it. People will already be there. And I'm going to be playing catch-up, and I've got all these pieces. I think there's 18 or 19 pieces on your character that I would have to farm. In Call of Duty, you have one weapon. Get it? You just level up that weapon, you get a few more attachments. Some aren't necessarily better than the other as you go up in levels. But you have more at your disposal. But you still have an equal opportunity. You don't have an equal opportunity in this game. If you trail behind, if I come up against someone who's got a gear score of even 17 or 18, they will just whoop my ass. It doesn't matter if I'm the most skilled player on the planet. That's what frustrates me about World of Warcraft. It's not just a game based on skill. It's also a game based on grinding. Right? So, that's the problem. It takes up just a little bit too much extra time than I feel I'm willing to put in. But it's so enjoyable because as I'm PvPing, it's still a lot more relaxing. And I find I can pay attention to the chat a lot more. I can interact with people a lot more. Even though there isn't a lot of people in the chat. Haha, that's not the point. Whether there's 5 people or 500 people, I still want to treat the stream the same, right? I don't want to be like, well, there's just a few people in here, fuck them. No, I still want to be able to engage. Call of Duty, as you can see, is not really a good game to engage with the people. It's like every 7 or 8 minutes I might be able to look at the chat and really kind of keep up. See? Hey, Ross, you still play Ghost Recon? You was hyping up? Yeah, Ghost Recon... I mean, I like the game, but I haven't really played it in recent memory all that much. I gave it a shot on computer just to kind of see how it plays, because it was a part of my Ubisoft subscription. I was more into, to get back to what Stotts was saying, if he's still in here, I was looking at The Division 2. But I found that game, in a way, it's not as grindy as WoW. But that one mission I did, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the missions in that game, it took me like 2 fucking hours. I was like, what is this, a World of Warcraft raid? And then you can't log out. You can't just, like, log out mid-mission. You're like 45 minutes in, I want to go to bed. You can't do it. You have to fucking finish it. And to me, anything that's like over a half hour-ish, I just start to lose interest. I'm like, fuck that. I don't think so. World of Warcraft, a PvP match is like 10, 12, 15 minutes, you're done. Same thing with Call of Duty. And you don't have to wait around for 10 or 15 minutes either to get into it. Yeah, see, this game is smooth. And don't get it twisted, this game's a little bit more demanding than you expect. Especially on high settings. But I don't know, there's just something about this game overall, like I said, it's... For me, it's nostalgic as fuck. It's just never gotten boring. I've never played this game and gone, this same old bullshit again, 16 years of this crap. I just never tire of it. Call of Duty, I'm not gonna lie. Call of Duty, I get a little bit bored. I do like 3 matches and then I feel like my brain needs a break. It's almost like it's too much. I'm naturally very active. Hyperactive. I have ADHD, if you can't tell. And it's actually really bad. I know that term gets thrown around a lot. People go, oh, I got ADD. No. Trust me, I got it really bad. And I find Call of Duty kind of tenses me up. I enjoy the game a lot, but it's not relaxing. If that makes any sense. This game is relaxing. This game I can do an 80-man PvP match. And it's relaxing. And I could do it with my eyes half open, looking at the fucking screen. In fact, where did the South Park episode take place? It took place in a couple of places, Arathi Highlands and Elwyn Forest. It's a baho. Ma'am, packet. I can't do the voice. That was terrible. That was Cartman. You know, the part where he's like, I want the pizza pocket or the hot pocket. And then he has to shit in the bowl. Fuck, I love South Park. And obviously the episode. Make love, not Warcraft. It's such a beautiful thing. Just realize you are on PC now. To the light side. Nah, you don't always need a main game. It's good to switch it. It is good, but I like to have... How do I even explain this? Let me just do something boring like roam around here while I'm talking. Oh, for sure, Call of Duty stresses me out. Would rather play WoW or even boot up World War Z PvP. Yeah. The reason I say I want a main go-to game is this reason. Like, there are no rules when it comes to streaming or being a YouTuber. There really are no rules. Do what you want, do what you enjoy, and you'll hopefully gather a small group of people. You know, 4 people. And when you're consistent, that's the biggest key to YouTube success is consistency. Just keep doing it. Funny story, but it's a true story. Colonel Sanders, KFC. I'm being dead serious. We could argue that he's insanely successful. The franchise, Kentucky Fried Chicken, is absolutely, like, it's a monstrous franchise, right? Do you know how many times he got shut down for his recipe? when Colonel Sanders would approach chefs in restaurants and stuff and businesses, and he'd be like, here's my recipe, here's my chicken, what do you think of it? And it's not an exaggeration, it's not a figure of speech. It was close to just a little over 1,000 times. 1,000 times. Would you ask the same fucking girl out 1,000? You know what I mean? Mind you, he wasn't going back to the same restaurant. But my point is, at what point do you just give up and realize that you don't got it? Well, he clearly had something. Because it's fucking KFC. Everybody knows that shit. You could be from goddamn Pluto. People have heard of KFC. Might taste a little funky up there, but the point is, people have heard of it. And he just kept at it. So that's why I kind of keep up with this here, even though certain aspects of my channel aren't improving. Some other areas are. So, my point was, I got distracted. Most successful, semi-successful streamers, they're known for one or two games. When you think of Asmongold, you think of World of Warcraft. When you think of Dr. Disrespect, you think of Call of Duty. When you think of Chris from Dank Ops, you think of wrestling. You see what I'm going with this? When you think of Boogie2988, you think of like him opening up his magic packs and shit like that. Playing Hearthstone. Everybody's got like that default go-to game that people can associate them with. I don't really have that. I'm trying to have that, but I don't really have that. I sort of do, but not really. It's kind of WoW, Call of Duty. But yeah, it's frustrating. I forgot what I said that was funny, Stotts. But yeah, that was my main point. But there's nothing wrong with, like, when new games come out, I'll showcase those games, obviously. Right? That's just natural. So if I'm having a new game come out, like when Spider-Man came out, and I was streaming it, notice how I don't stream Spider-Man anymore. I don't stream Watch Dogs, because that shit is already over. The hype is dead. People have beaten the game. People have watched tens of thousands of hours of gameplay. It's done. Next. Fuck, I haven't even really been doing Cyberpunk. Because it comes to a point where it's done. You're beating the dead horse. Or in the case of Cyberpunk, it beats you. You see what I'm saying? It's a great game. I enjoy it. But it's a bit of a clusterfuck. So... Sorry, music was a bit loud. Anyways. So that I don't mind. That'll never change. I'm always going to showcase the new games as they come out. So that people can come in, they can inspect, they can ask me questions, and the beautiful thing about it is I don't even have to be good at the game to talk about the game. You know what I mean? I don't have to be good at Call of Duty to explain to you how different it is from any other Call of Duty. Or how it differs, how it's similar. You know what I mean? I don't have to get a fucking 50-0 KD to tell you about the game. And alternatively, you can have someone who's the best in the world and he wouldn't be able to explain shit to you about the game. Right? Just because you're good at something doesn't mean you're good at explaining about it. Right? So, that I'm always going to do. But I want a game or two that I can fall back on. Oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That shit's dead. What do I do in between? Absolutely nothing. I want to do something. But I don't want to every day is a brand new game either. Not that you can't do that. But most people will argue that you have to have some type of identity. Within reason. And I've talked about that before. Kind of jump on one thing to another, never feel like a home. Yeah. Now, like I said, when it comes to all these new games that comes out, that's different because I'm showcasing brand new games and I'm helping gamers decide whether or not it's worth their money. Right now, there is no new game. The newest game is Cyberpunk. We all know Cyberpunk. I don't need to stream Cyberpunk anymore, really. I'm not saying I never will, but I'm saying there's no, like, this needs to be talked about right now. That shit's already almost a month old now, right? So in between, you'll also notice something else, like I've mentioned before, about being a YouTuber. Even a YouTuber, never mind streaming, just a YouTuber in general. People that do really well in terms of views, even if they don't have like a shit ton of subscribers, maybe just like a little bit more than me. The ones that get way more views than I do on average, they're all people that do one thing, one or two things. I know a guy that just opened up his YouTube channel this year. And I remember back in February or March, I think it might have been April, him and I had about the same amount of subscribers. I'm now at 12,000. And he's now at 33,000. He's basically got triple the amount of subscribers I do. I still have more views than he does on his channel overall. Mind you, that's not going to last for much longer at the rate that he's going. His average views on a video are 10, 15,000. My average views are fucking 15 to 20. Now, I still average 250,000 views a month, though, on my channel, right? Because I have a few select hits, right, on my channel that always do well, but then the majority of my channel is absolute garbage. Look at my live streams. I can barely get 2 digits in a live stream. I've been streaming for 6 months, and I still can't average 10 people. I've seen people more boring than me have 300, 400, 500 people in their streams consistently every time. So it's not just about how good you are, right? Sure, there's things a person can do to be better, more entertaining, more engaging. Not sitting AFK parked in the middle of the fucking barrens. That's not going to get you a lot more people in your stream. But there are people that do that, and they still have the numbers because they've been doing it for so fucking long, right? I'd like to see Vampire the Masquerade. You mean the new one that's coming out? That looks good. Okay, honestly, waiting for New World. I can see that being my main as they... I'm not too sure what that is, to be honest. What's New World? You know what? Let's take a look at a few things quickly. There are no rules. I am going to go, though, in like about 2-3 minutes. So I bought this today, Age of Empires, the definitive edition. I'm excited about that. I probably will never stream that. It's too complex of a game for my brain to be able to stream and play that at the same time. Call of Duty is like mindless fucking aim and shoot. Even World of Warcraft, anything that requires a brain, like Stotts can attest to this. I will probably, no offense, with all due respect, I will probably never, ever, ever live stream Crusader Kings ever again. To me, that is like the absolute, for me, is the absolute worst game on the face of the planet for me to live stream. No fucking way is that shit happening. I am so fucking confused. Let's check something. There's a State of Decay 3. You guys are trying to get me too excited. See, I don't even own the game. I had it on the Game Pass, in case you're wondering. That's how I was playing it before. Medieval Dynasty looks really, really good. A lot of these games look good. I have this one on PS4. It's pretty decent. Much rather, this one looks good for the future. Humankind. This, I am pumped. Oh my god, I am pumped for this game, Humankind. It looks so good. Let me quickly go down. The Guild 3 looks pretty good. This is a good game. I'd never stream it. It's just too wacky for my brain. I own it on PS4. Tropico 6 I was tempted to buy, but I feel like it might feel a bit too empty for the price that I would be buying it for. Got Vampires. This one's on sale, 65% off. It's $5. I don't know. Some of these little games I'll have to check out again. There we go. See, I got it on my wish list. Vampires, or Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. This looks like it'll be good. New World is the new MMO coming from Amazon. Amazon has games now? Like Prime Video, but now they've got video games? There's not much to say there. But anyways, I'm really excited about this game. I know a lot of people are. What was it about the other one I didn't like? There was something about it I didn't like. What was it? Something about the camera? How did that work again? The game is in first person. But when you kill someone, it's in third person or some shit. Or it's the other way around, and people were arguing, is there a way to make it so it's always in the same perspective? Yes, it is. But I own the game twice. I don't plan on buying it a third time. Yeah, it's coming to Steam. It was supposed to come out last year, but it got delayed. New World. I wonder if it's even listed here. New World. Oh, I have it on my wish list. Oh, well, there you go. It was already on my wish list. I'm not going to play any sound because I don't want to get my shit copyright striked again. Mm-hmm. Yes, Dots. The original Vampire the Masquerade. There's something about the camera, I can't remember. When you kill, it switches perspective. Is it a first or third person game? I think it's a third person game, and when you kill people, it goes into first person. I can't remember. But it switches you, and that drove me bananas. And that's what a lot of people are worried about is going to happen with the new one, is that they'll keep that same thing where you can't just remain in the same, perspective. Mm, I don't know. I think I tried it and I had to refund the game because I wasn't able to. I was like moving around and then I'd go to kill someone and it just switched me perspective. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I couldn't turn it off. But yeah, I've watched a lot of gameplay and it looks really good. Anyways, this is a New World. Not that it tells us much about the game. It's telling us a little something. Not really. Spring of 2020. Okay, so we're going to be waiting a while for that. Oh, yeah, Amazon Games. There you go. I already had it on my wish list. It would help if I could type. Vampire. Overwhelmingly positive. $10. I can't remember. Can you not tell me, Stotts? Is the game primarily first person or third? Yeah, that can happen. Oh, there, it's a first person action game. There you go. Brutal combat of a first person game. I bet you would. Are you sure? I don't know, man. I'm not here to argue, but I just know that when I played it, I mean this game came out a day after my birthday. Basically the same day, the same year, the same month as the original World of Warcraft. I mean, I played this game ages ago. They must have changed something. And I just remember when you fought, it changed your perception and it drove me mental. Absolutely mental. Like I couldn't get over it. There's no, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look up some more footage. But I'm all about like vampires and shit. I just got Sims 4, a couple of expansions for Sims 4. Hmm. Yeah. I'd have to look it up again at some point. I don't know. Let me just quickly look. Vampire. Vampire the Masquerade. Let me bring this over here. Let's see. Let's. What the? That's what it does. Hold on, I completely like screwed up everything. I just want to see something really quick. Okay, so I'm watching him. Well, I guess it would help if I brought the page over, I suppose. I suppose you want to see what I'm looking at. One of the clans just an instant hard mode. Which game are you? This game? One of the clans is just an instant hard mode. Can't go to the surface level. They released gameplay footage for Bloodlines 2, and it includes combat. From what I remember, the entire thing. Oh, like this game came out, like I said, same time as World of Warcraft. But you saw the combat there. See? You can see your character. Can you fight in first person melee? I think that's maybe what you can't do. I don't know. I wonder if I would like this game in 2020. Or if I would. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, you can melee in third person. And it. eh, I don't know, man. I'm confused. Can you melee in first person? I just like being able to do both, kind of like Skyrim. You can just pick. You know what I mean? Like, ideally. You can't melee in first person. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I am tempted to try this game again. It's on sale. It goes on sale a lot. I don't remember being able to see. I don't know. That's the problem is I just don't frickin' remember anything. It was like over a decade ago. You know what I mean? That I played the game. I just remember that I was like, oh, this is so badass. And then I like engaged in combat and it like switched me perspective or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I couldn't turn it off. But this guy right here just fought and moved around in third person the whole time. Can you dual wield weapons in this game? Huh. Is this game really deep? Because this game is like revered as like, the fuck is that? As being like a pretty incredible game overall. Like I've been told this is like a deep game. It's not just about like running around swatting people like that. Like apparently there's a lot to this game. But anyhow. Well, let's check out some guy that's popular. Not that that matters. Yeah, I don't remember. That's what's so confusing. It is deep, eh? Are you still playing Crusader Kings? I feel like we should co-stream and you should teach me the game so I can become a grandmaster. Now, this is a recent playthrough from someone. It actually looks a bit better than I remember, to be honest with you. Okay, this is the beginning of the game. I remember this. Yeah, that's right. I remember this was the beginning of the game. I think there's a place that you have to attack someone. This will tell me if it forces you out of first person or not. Oh, have you? See, I like Red Dead, but I don't know about the online. The online seems a little generic. Like there isn't a lot of replay to it unless you do PvP. I don't know. But yeah, I've always been intrigued with this game. Like I said, I don't mind streaming, trying out different games and stuff like that. But I still need to find like my main go-to. It may end up just being Call of Duty, to be honest with you. Once I could figure out how to get my computer to run it a bit better. I think this is the first guy you got to take out. Yes, 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 that's right. See? You sneak up behind him. There you go. See how it automatically forced you into third person? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. But that's the part I was talking about right there. You walk up to him and then it just forces you into third. Hmm. Anyways. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, I am tempted to try it. I mean, it's $10. Holy shit. $657 for the Activision bundle. It's normally $1,000. Holy fucking macaroni. Pretty meh for me since people will constantly or instantly backstab you in free roam. Oh, yeah. It's rife with bugs, though it's a little better now. Most server issues that Rockstar doesn't address. It could use more content, but I like the online game. Yeah, I hear you. Anyways, holy shit. 45 minutes of gaming, 45 minutes of talking. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go. It's 9:30. It's still kind of early for me. And I'm going to relax. I might play some guitar. I might actually check out my new game that I bought, Age of Empires 3, the definitive edition. I definitely remember how the old one was. And the graphics weren't too bad. And this one looks a little bit more, whatever, fleshed out. So I'll check that out. I might even do a few more rounds of this. I'm going to reboot my computer and all that. I won't have my camera on and the streaming and all that shit. So my game will probably run better. Worst case scenario, if I stream it in the future, I'll just have to do it from my PS5. I just probably won't get nearly as many kills because, controller versus mouse and keyboard. So it might be a different experience. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. I should be around maybe tomorrow. I was going to stream today, like earlier there, and I was just like, nah. I was just so, like, all over the place, doing a million and one different things. I couldn't settle on anything, so I just said, piss on it. But yeah, I think I'm going to watch a little bit more Vampire the Masquerade and decide if I might want to pick that game up. Because it does look fun. overall. But yeah. All right. You too. Take it easy. Have a good night, good day, whatever part of the world you're in. And I forgot I've got Crave TV, which means that I can watch all the South Park I want. That's like 99% of the reason I got it. For sure. Yeah, like I said, if I am around tomorrow, it'll probably be around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern time. And if I do, it'll probably be same old crap. Probably play some Call of Duty. And I'll probably do a test run first to make sure I don't need to reboot my computer so I can keep it smooth with my frame rate. Because as you could see with WoW, I had no issues. So it could have just been that I needed to reboot or something. I don't know. But yeah. All right. Bye for now.